Zafar. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Sort of, kind of, yes.
Sort of, kind of? Okay. Did you go for Marne?
Marne.
Okay. I'll go with Marne.
Oh, gosh.
A native New Yorker, though not pagan, African-American Jewish, Marne Zafar is a fine artist and a graphic designer. She attended the College of Architecture, Art, and Planning at Cornell University. As a college lithographer, her work has been acquired by the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the Museum of Modern Art, the Queens Museum, the Portland Museum of Art, and is in private collections. As a writer, creative director, and executive art director, she's worked at Vogue, Women's Wear Daily, Macy's, Dayton's Hudson's, Marshall Fields, and now Utopia LLC. Marne loves living life with a smile and much laughter, enjoying her writing, art, reading, quilting, her 2 cats, and visiting her family and friends. Please welcome Marne. I think we'll be without the timer.
Actually, I only realized after I saw my little bio, I am really a native New Yorker. La Lenape we are the ones who unfortunately made that deal and sold Manhattan. Of course, we weren't thinking we were selling Manhattan, but that's what happened. So we have that dubious distinction. I'm going to read my poem that was first in the St. Paul Almanac.
A little louder.
Better. Better. Okay. Bene. All right. You're supposed to be the supporters. Handlers in the back. Ready. Better.
Yeah. Yes.
The name of this poem is Pow Wow. A great deal of my family is from Oklahoma, and that's what we do. The steady drum beat, the high trilling voices, the whipping colors of the people. Pow wow! The soft stomping of moccasins upon the earth, matching the shuffle and swish of regalia. Laughter springs up quickly and spills everywhere with the smells of fried bread and tacos. Pow wow! The precise layer of clothing with every feather placed so that all is presented in the right, good way. Greetings and chin nods say it all to friends, neighbors, even those who are up and coming. Pow wow! The shimmer of sun, the whistle of breezes together pair for the perfect, blessed long day until night. Ho-wah! Gotta get to the 49. Or maybe see if I can visit a bit longer before it ends so beautifully. I belong to a group, TGI Fried Red, Native Writers. We are based out of the Loft in Minneapolis. And these are some poems back and forth that I've done for a variety of reasons. This first one is based on the Mississippi, and it's called The River Flow. It glides by, lapping the shoreline, embracing the twists and turns, kissing the edges, breathlessly, as it reaches forward, always further. Its crystalline water scent hangs crisp in the quickening of the day's break. It's clear, alive, rhythm murmurs song-like, coolly caressing the morning's breath. It glides by, looping with shallow fingers, grasping the very beginnings, feeling the rocking back and forth, as its knowing soul reflects, and always remembering the river flow. This one is called Pretend. And as someone who is, I would say, a bona fide multiculti, I think it speaks to many of us who are not just one thing. She pretended she was this. He pretended he was that. What both of them was missing almost made them whole. Well, I thought you were white. Well, I thought you were red. What both of them were thinking almost made them whole. She wanted to be that. He wanted to be this. What both of them kept asking almost made them whole. Well, I thought you were black. Well, I thought you were yellow. What both of them were saying almost made them whole. She became who she wanted. He became who he needed. What both of them desired almost made them whole. Almost made them whole. Almost made them. Almost made. Almost whole. This next one is in answer to my granddaughter's questioning about things. And it's called All of It. There are days when I wanted to be all of it, and none of it. There are days when I needed to be all of it, and none of it. There are days when I became all of it, and none of it. The it is being my grandparents, my aunties, my uncles, my cousins from this side, my cousins from that. Who came from where? Where came from what? What came from when? When came from why? My relatives that swore by the newcomers, my relatives that swore at the newcomers, my relatives that were the newcomers. I guess I am all of it. Yes, none of it. I just am. This one is called Home, and it's about my grandpa. And it was one of the first things I read when I was with the TGI Firebreaders, and it was an assignment by Artie Medina, our fearless leader back there, about home and what made me and us think about it. My grandpa always said, carry it with you. I would never lose it if I held it close, dear, forever in me. When I was little, I wondered how he could have survived the pain of losing home. So away, so distant from everything he knew, in a place that was not home in any which way or other. So far from the love, so far from the family, so far from the land, so far from the spirit. My grandpa would smile so slightly, braid and stroke my hair, and gently telling my stories. When I was small, I would dance wildly with intent, following his shadow as he made a circle in the grasses. So close, so comforting, his backward look to me let me know that I was present in knowing who I am, always. Never far from the love, never far from the family, never far from the land, never far from the spirit. My grandpa kept his word, our words, close, allowing the power of home to rest deeply in my heart, my soul. When I return in memory to my grandpa, I smile so slightly, as my thoughts drift always back to that place inside. So soothing, so comforting. His being there keeps me centered, rested, assured that my life, our people's lives, are never truly far from home. And the last, well, I think I have, I may be able to reach up to. Bits and pieces. They only had to look on her, and they knew what she was, maybe. They didn't have to hear her speak or say her name, for they were sure they knew all about her. They knew about her origins. her beginnings, her nature, her talk, her look, who she really was. They would always tag her with a prefix or suffix, till finally she became something else. Bits and pieces, neither one or another, a part here, a part there, and not quite. Sometimes someone would offer a hand, or a smile, or something like it, to make her feel a part of. All she had to do was look deep, as the signs were written all over in so many not-so-blind ways, that she was different. She was something else. Bits and pieces, neither one or another, a part here, a part there, yet not quite. The labels we wear, the labels we acquire, seem far more important than the truth it seem far more elusive than the truth that is. Yet truth has nothing to do with anything anymore, as just any label will fit. Be anything, be everything. It's what one appears to be, how one appears to act, that matters. To her, but not them. And my last one is, I am not sure. Some say that to swim life fully, one needs to do so in the faintest of light, one that will circle and ring around your soul. I am not sure. Some say that to swim life's currents, you need to surround yourself with the light that rings the languid pools and rich deep earth. I am not sure. Some say that to look for the light, you need to keep going in the sweet, soft motion of the everlasting ring of life, taking a long, deep swim of your dreams. I'm not sure. What I am sure of, that the very act of plunging in head first is the only way for one to get into the swim, totally. And this is what I know.